He loved people, he loved work. His story of work, and as a kid, of what was required of him, defies comprehension of what's required of kids these days. But Glen was one who was very humble in the way he went about his business. And so we were blessed to have him inside of our church as he would come and he would serve and just take care of little projects. We just had a list of projects. And Glen would come in, take a couple of them, knock them out, and leave. The only way you knew that Glen was here is when you, first of all, he almost broke your hand by shaking your hand. And then you get to work. And then you just see the taillights go away as he was finished with a job well done being left behind. One of the things he particularly loved is working with the youth inside of our church as he would come alongside them. Now, Life Fellowship Frederick is virtually Amish in the fact of how we can just go out there and get things done. If it needs to get done, we've got the trades necessary to get it done. Part of the hardest part while we're working with teens is to teach them how to do the work, not to do the work ourselves. And so when the pressure's on, adults are typically getting in the way and just getting it done. But not Glen. Glen would come alongside and he would work with the kids. He would teach them. He would show them how to use the tool, where to cut the lumber, how to see the project as a whole and complete the project as a whole. He was a teacher. He was a lover of people. He was a motivator. And he would often, in his 70s, outwork many of the teens that were there. He was a godly man and a hard worker and loved people. A couple years ago, God took Glen to be with him as well after a battle with cancer. And so we've decided as a church to look for young men and young women, the next generation, who would exemplify God-like, Christ-like service in the manner with which Glen Prickett did so. And it's been a great privilege to watch over the years as a young man and a young lady has emerged each year that exemplifies that. And one of the things that I want to make very plain to the kids, because I think that they feel like this is a moving target, it's not a moving target. What we're seeing is there's a lot of kids who are excelling and thriving and making these choices very difficult for who's the one who does it. But Glen was a man who, while there's kids all over saying, what can I do next? And jumping to get on the next job. Glen was a very humble man who did things behind the scenes. And that's what the difference is as we talk about things that happen next year. Not just what's being shoved inside of your face all the time, but anticipating needs and taking care of that. Working through the end of the project, dealing with people once we hang up the gloves, but still ministering to people. That's what we saw in the candidates and the ones who won this award this year, and for that we celebrate and rejoice. So I'd like to invite two special people up to the stage here today as we celebrate and congratulate them to celebrate the recipients of the Glen Prickett Award. So I have to come down here and get that here real quick. We have a young lady who has been a runner-up every single year that we've been doing this, now in the third year. Come on down, Claire Fisk. You are finally the winner. Come on, Claire. Yes. You were sitting in the back, weren't you? Yes, that's right. She has her vest on because she's helping the kids right now, so we can't make this too long. Claire did an exceptional job. One of the things that set her apart this year was watching that so many times after the program is finished, we go camping, that things then kind of just relax. It gets into a whole bunch of me time for a lot of the kids. That's fine because they've been working so hard. Claire didn't do that this year. Claire was at work on the beach, making sure kids were going out and back, life jackets, this vessel, organizing who's getting on the boats next, and she just kept working, not because she was trying to get the award, not because she was trying to get recognition, it's just because that's who Claire is. And so we're blessed. And so congratulations, Claire. I know you're deathly embarrassed. I can tell all kinds of stories to keep this going, but because your dad's one of my best friends in the whole world, we'll just let that ride. And then for the young man who won the award as well, there's a lot of good recipients and good options for that. We've also had a great showing from our young men, our 13, 14, and 15 group. There's a solid group that's been a concern for us in the days ahead. But this year, without my input, Colm Thornton is the winner for the guys as well. People want to get pictures of you. That's right. Good job.
You're good. I'm taking video, so.
Are you taking video? Oh, okay. Doesn't matter.
I'm off.
See, this is what I looked like 20 years ago and 40 pounds ago. Right. Say that. Say that in the camera.
20 years ago, 40 pounds lighter.
That's right. Good job, guys. Go ahead and have a seat. Fantastic.